Welcome, everyone, to the Weird Rap Chaotic Shitshow. This is the second episode, and the theme for this episode is Transformative Embarrassment. This is about liberation through public humiliation. It's about shrinking the ego. We're going to share some of our worst art. And, I think we'll start off by... Oh! It's our returning champion of the Useless Trivia Championship. We will continue the battle. But first, we're going to share some of our worst art. But before that, I'd like to introduce you to... This is our new mascot. This is Robert the Shitty Robot. How are you? How are you doing, Robert?
Hello, you fucking weirdos.
How's your day going?
I am sad.
You're sad? Why? What's wrong?
Life is pointless. Existence is stupid. Please leave me alone.
Well, hey, Robert, would you tell us today's secret word?
Okay. If it means you'll stop bothering me. Beep, bop, boop, beep, click, clack, click.
Okay, our secret word today is the. And do you all know what to do when you hear the secret word?
Armpit fart.
You scream real loud. So let's try it. Say Epic, where do you keep your perishable foods?
Pantry.
Pantry? All right.
Ye old pantry.
All right, David, when you need to relieve yourself, which room in your house do you go to?
The bathroom.
Ah! And shall we start with some bad art? I'll break the ice. I will embarrass myself first with some of my worst art. I prepared a little bit of this and a little bit of that. This is I found this. This is a drawing from when I was in first grade, I think. Superman. I remember being very proud that I'd figured out how to put one thing in front of another thing, and then later realized that I put the cape on Superman's front instead of his back. But that's that. And now...
Was he bleeding from his mouth?
I don't know what that extra red stuff was. I think maybe I just
probably blood.
Yeah, maybe.
Was Batman trying to hide himself because he was he had puberty from women?
Could be. I found my first album that I put out in when I was 16. This was like 1994, I guess. This is called If You Don't Appreciate This, You Have Bad Taste. It has songs like The Candle of Knowledge and Cooking My Penis in a Waffle Iron.
Oh, that bangs. That one goes hard.
That's sexy for the women.
But what I have to play for you...
What's your bad alias?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want everyone to share their earliest or worst aliases. My first one was just pretty lame. It was MCJ. And then my next one was King Jonah. And I also created a fake crew for myself. So it was King Jonah and the Death Squad.
Were you a villain or a good person?
I was good, you know. I was a little bit of a villain because I was rebelling against my school teachers and my sister. And what I'm going to play for you is some excerpts of my first 2 recorded songs from 6th grade, I think. They both happen to be diss tracks aimed at my sister. And just going to play a little bit of...
She's married to a guy who looks like Tom Jones now.
Yes, David thinks my sister's husband looks like Tom Jones. Anyways, this is Stop the Sisters.
I was eating lunch. My sister sneezed in my fruit punch. I looked at her, she had a big grin. I screamed and said, don't do that again. I said, I don't want to see you again. She said, oh fine, then I won't be your friend. I told my dad my sister said I didn't do what he did. I said to myself, what a scumball kid. Sister, you know, fine. Sister, make me want to run. Sister.
Alright, now I'm going to skip...
I like it.
Yeah.
That beat was hard. You made that beat?
No.
In 6th grade? No, I'm just kidding.
That synth work is masterful on that
I
beat.
grew up with the shitty sister, so I can relate to that song.
Yeah, I had 2 sisters. I'm in the middle, so I would have banged that one hard.
I feel bad because my sister, I just relentlessly picked on her just because I thought it was cool. Like, I saw kids doing it in movies, and I thought it was cool for big brothers to pick on their little sisters, so I was an asshole. She didn't really deserve it.
Okay.
But
now you got to come back at her. She doesn't expect it.
Yeah.
Why don't you send it to her as a wedding gift since she got married?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Either that or do a reverse diss track full of compliments.
All right, I'm gonna fast forward on this tape a little bit to my second song. Whoops.
She is ugly, she's a butt kisser. She makes me sick, she is my sister. She picks her nose all the day. I just can't help it and I have to say, stop the sisters!
Right.
I like that.
I'm gonna fast forward just to the end because now around this point, I think it gets very, very embarrassing. So this is like the end.
Cause it's just about the end of this round. When this jam's over, you all will know that I can rock the house and I'm never slow because stop the sisters! Stop the sisters!
That.
Stop the sisters! Stop them! Stop the sisters! Raise your hands! Stop the sisters! Raise your hands! Clap your hands! Stop the sisters! Stop the sisters! Stop the sisters! Stop them!
Okay.
It's almost something from the Barney TV show.
What are you trying to stop them from doing?
I think you should put that album out, Jonah. I like it.
Well, thank you, David. I think that song was like inspired by the "Stop the Violence" song by KRS-One. But
It's great. I like it.
I need that on a split with the Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen Brother for Sale, only 25 cents. I need those 2 tracks teamed up.
all right, let's move on.
Can you do the song I wrote? Can you find that song I wrote about this racist lady that didn't like me in my church?
Yeah, let's have David go next. I couldn't find that song. David, we were talking earlier, and he gave me a few different songs that he's least proud of. And the only one I could find, David, was the CTS 6000 song.
Why don't you do the New Look Cars?
Huh?
That's on the New Look. The song I wrote about Richard Dunn. I worked with on the Tim and Eric show.
Well, we have queued up your CTS 6000 song, which I think is that what it's called? Yeah, CTA 6000.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty good, but let's hear it. Let's hear a bit of it.
I remember 1951. They started with 130 cars on the Logan Square, Douglas and Congress line. They ran first with the Chicago, Aurora, and Elgin cars on the Metropolitan L structure down around the Chicago Loop. Then they ran on the Ravenswood line on 600 volts. Fast Q electric trains on the LCTAL line. They had The Green Hornet streetcars, they cut 'em up and made 'em into 6,000 cars in 1958 to 57. 1 through 50 L cars ran on the Evanston Express line, all around the Chicago Loop, all the way to Leonard and Evanston Express. Then the 6,000s ran on the Jackson Park and Inglewood line. When the Jackson Park line went all the way to Stony Island on 63rd
let's fade this out.
Street in the Inglewood
Cool.
line.
I got no fade out, so we're just gonna stop the share.
David, I like the song. Why do you feel embarrassed about this one?
I don't know. It's just something. It reminds me of when I got gonged on the Gong Show. When I did that song.
You said the secret word.
Yeah, that's right. You're supposed to scream.
My mic was off.
What about, did you cue up the song? Beautiful. I wrote a song called about Richard Dunn. Can you find that one?
That's the only one I could find, David. We gotta make time for everyone else. But yeah, tell us about getting gonged on the Gong Show. Is that the song that you played on the Gong Show?
Well, I did that, and I wrote a country western song that I got gonged about leaving the cold weather in Illinois and coming to Southern California.
It's a cruel show.
Yeah,
but I think it's a good song. You should be proud of that song.
It's a good track.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of low key, goes hard.
All right, let's hear from Beverly. You ready, Beverly?
Yeah, I can go. All right, so I'm gonna play something. I was in a group called. Well, first of all, my bad rap name.
Oh yeah.
My first one was Solo MC because there was nobody within 100 miles that wanted to be in a rap group, so it ended up just being me.
That's not bad.
I was a solo MC, yeah. Kind of depressing. And then after that, I was the Locust, and that was like my alter ego.
Wow, that's cool. I like that.
Locust is hard.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I think when I was in this group, I want to play a track from Pro Logo, a crew that I was in the late 90s. And my name, I think at the time, was Suburban Fucking Idiot. And then I was America or Erica. And yeah, it was like me and my man Tony were Erica and Stacy. Those were our rap names for a little bit. But yeah, this track, I haven't listened to this stuff in a long time, and I can't really tell you what I was thinking about, but here it is.
What year is this?
This is from our second album. This is actually the first, before there was ever a double album in rap, we did a triple album. And then I think this is the...
Oh yeah, you sent me these tapes, I think, way back then.
Yeah. So this is the second album, Madonna with Bald Tire, First Fist to Wear Furniture. I think, I don't know, maybe 2001 came out.
I had the pleasure of meeting Madonna, and she used to have a crush on me. Then she dumped me, and stopped calling me when she met her jolly old English husband.
Oh, man. I don't know, let's hear some of this. Madonna.
Is not cast in election. I choose all the cripples that never win. I typically formulate was a person is a prize. Now if I get my rise, I'm Carl, I'm quitting the team. It's nothing against you personally. I just think we need to do our own thing. Then comes one with a really soft chin liner, proven power, yet I give a perfect project. My rise is the day my mother-in-law moves out. She's tall with a red backpack, such refusal. I sent the Central American, and I want, and I want, and I want, and I won't settle. It's the inability is.
That's you on vocals?
I'll skip around a little bit.
Never vibes her stay. I crumpled the key roll saying to her ears, Polish boy against her nuts. soft knot. Nobody to nobody pulls through the ultimate adolescent fossil. Good country field goal. Show more babe, so more boy. Your movies are shoulders, so good shoulders. The advantage of having a compost heap, working with the violent spitting man. Have you had sex before through the telephone? My telephone gets enough to hold any re-entry. I smoke witnesses. Re-entry. I smoke human legs. People look at my ass. I hiss.
Weird guy.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Like Kermit the Frog is trying to sing through you.
Yeah, I don't know. I was going back through all that old stuff, and I was like always making different voices, and I can't remember why. Like I don't know.
You got a
how
good
I
Kermit
came
the
up with
Frog in there.
Yeah, and like a lot of singing too, which is also weird because I can't sing, and I thought I was making rap music, but I went back through these tapes, and a lot of it was actually singing, which is I don't know. But I thought it was like straight up hip hop that I was doing.
Your voice sounds so high back then. Like you weren't that young, were you? You were like 20 or something?
Yeah, 20. But I think I was just making my voice higher, and then that singing part, I'm playing with the pitch bender on the 4-track.
Okay, let's hear from Kitz. By the way, your most recent full length album, what's it called?
A Royal Visit to Uranium City.
Yes, by Kitz Willman. I highly recommend it. What's your Bandcamp?
It's just that, kitzwillman.bandcamp. Yeah.
.bandcamp.com.
I'm going to have to listen to that.
All right, what do you got for us?
And also, we also got Saskatoon Folk Rap, Bandcamp, and we put out compilations, and Kitz is on our
hey, you know what you got to put out?
Down with the crew.
You know what you got to put out? Epic. Oh, wow. Someone's flashing us. That's beautiful.
What?
We got our first troll. But I don't mind it.
Jacks.
That's awesome.
By the way, though, Epic, you guys got to put out your first album on Saskatoon Folk Rap. 830 in Newfoundland. You can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, we're going to put it on vinyl, actually.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Looking forward.
Send me a copy of it through Jonah.
Yeah, for sure, I will.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not on the streams probably because the samples we used and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we're gonna press it up on vinyl.
Nice.
For sure.
Oh, hear that.
Okay, sorry, Kitz.
All good. So I dropped a song in here called Live Jasmine, and I guess we're gonna just kind of bump it now.
All right, Antoine. Yes, no. Antoine, we're not hearing your audio, so I'm going to have to ban you. All right, I'm putting you in the waiting room, whatever that means. Let's see what that does.
There we go.
All right. Okay.
So this is one of my first rap songs I ever recorded. The rap name I went under was Kirk's Big Frat House.
Wow.
Kirk's Big Frat House.
And I mostly just rapped about like whatever we did in high school. It'd be lots of like inside jokes with the homies and stuff. So this is called $200 for chicken wings, and it's about how we'd go to 7-Eleven for chicken wings.
That's interesting because I love.
And how long ago was this?
This was I don't have a specific date, but probably 2008, 2009, somewhere in there.
Oh yeah, Kirk's Big Frat House. Pull up in my 96 Escort shaggin' wagon, gray paint, 17-inch hubcaps, bitch. I ain't bragging. Fill a hatchback.
Successful entrepreneurs know without the right tools, you can't go fast. That's why I created Net.
Dayton wants us to pick him up, offering money for gin, clock, drive him to his destination. Now Walty's where we headed. Roll up, goes around the whip, storm the fridge and grab the wrench tip. Points with soul, bone in his mouth. That shit can't be good for his health. Oh man, I am so full, too many wings to count. I'm gonna be so poor, 200 out my account. Spending all my cash on them damn chicken wings. $200 for chicken wings. Spending all my cash on them damn
the gist of it.
Alright, get me that
All right.
stiff boy. I'm good.
It's so weird that I really like it. I really like it. Even it's
So that's
so
a-
weird, I
that's a
really
fruit-
like it.
I appreciate that, but I know I was recording with like a headset microphone. The beat is exported from Fruity Loops because I didn't have the full version. Yeah, $200 for chicken wings. My sister got me that for my birthday one time. Maybe it wasn't $200, but it was close to it.
I've heard worse music, but I do prefer your more recent work personally.
Mm-hmm.
I like the line,
for sure.
I'm gonna be so poor.
Yeah.
It's just like the anticipation. It's
I don't
coming.
want to be a vegan anymore. You make me want to get some chicken wings.
Oh man, I had a couple of wings earlier, which is so fitting. That's why I had to
you
pick
can
that
send them
track.
to me. I really enjoy them because I've been a vegan for so long. I would like to go back to being eating those wings.
Oh yeah, wings would be the hardest. That would be the hardest meat to miss for me. But yeah, it's not super embarrassing, but for me, it's one of those first ones that just punching in like every second set, going back and forth, just remembering the recording process is pretty cringy for me.
All right, Chief Doomsday,
Hey, real
aka
quick,
yes.
did Kitz do the old rap names or anything like that?
Oh yeah, do you have any other old rap names?
Oh, I missed it if you did. My bad.
Yeah, the only other name, so that one was Kirk's Big Frat House. And then just a bit ago, I went under Hot Van because I used to like live in my van. So.
Wow.
Now, Chief, I want to hear. I'd like to hear all of your previous rap names. If we can.
I'm gonna really let you down because I've only had one other rap name.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there was a long time ago, and it was that whole thing about you never get to self-appoint yourself a nickname. Somebody else has to give you a nickname. But I thought I was gonna be cool and call myself Sleepy, so I was gonna be Sleepy for a while.
Wow.
I've been watching I've been watching Mi Vida Loca and shit like that. You know, I didn't know what was going on in my life. Yeah, and then everybody started calling me Chief, and Chief just stuck. And then when I went solo, it evolved into Chief and the Doomsday Device because I love Stanley Kubrick, and I was watching Dr. Strangelove when I had the idea.
Wow.
Yeah, I think you're the only artist I know that has an and two names in their name, which is very confusing.
Nice. Yeah, it's meant to be confusing. That's the awesome part about it. I want it to sound like there's way more people involved than there is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lonely all.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm like, I got a crew, but it's just me. So, but now I do have a crew. So there you go. But as far as embarrassing material, I do have a bunch of older stuff, but I didn't have a chance to put anything in the mix. So instead of going with older expose, I went with the only time that somebody pulled the wool over my eyes or pulled the rug out from under me during the production process. I was working with a couple friends, Manolo and Aneka. Manolo's a San Antonio-based producer. Aneka's out the West Coast. And they combined on a bunch of beats and put together an EP for me called Limitless. So I wrote to it, went to Manolo's house, we tracked everything. And there was one song in particular that I wrote to that I really liked called Funny Money Addicts. I really liked my verses. I liked how I put it together. When I recorded it, Manolo was like, yeah, that's fucking dope. You know, everything's awesome. He released the album and my verses were just cut up. It was these weird sort of like just sections and parts of the verse, like real reverbed out, like to the point to where I thought I was listening to an instrumental. And I was like, wait, is that me in the back? And it's always like gotten under my skin. Like I've grown to enjoy what he did, but it's still one of those things where like, man, I wish you would have just communicated to me beforehand, you know. Maybe we could have took this a different direction or scrapped it or something. But yeah, so I'll share just a bit of that song here with you, gentlemen. This is Funny Money Addicts from the album Limitless. And my visuals are going to be Arthur Morgan fighting Micah with a knife.
Hand wash the other right off the mouth, like a metaphysical open-handed slap to the monster.
You are what's wrong with America today. You're supposed to be an artist. You're supposed to have soul. But you're just a schemer like them. When the artists of a nation act like politicians and businessmen, we can expect a decline of greatness. You have talent. I hope one day we can do business again. You have a deal?
Funny money addicts with funny mathematics. Funny money addicts with funny mathematics. Funny money addicts with funny mathematics. Funny money mathematics. One hand washes the other. One hand washes the other. One hand washes the other. Plots and plans and schemes are the tactics to keep us entangled, keep it all static.
Come on, you're really a slow learner, you know that? You've been in the business now, what, 8 to 10 years? You still think music is some kind of a little pretty toy balloon you blow up and you just toss in the air? Let me tell you.
Yeah, so it's basically just that over and over.
Man, that Alice Coltrane sample is sick. I absolutely love that album. But not what I expected. I thought maybe I started playing my music in the background or something. Because it does kind of sound like you were flowing to something different. You can tell for sure.
Yeah, like even when the sample from the movie, I think the movie's That's the Way of the World, that Harvey Keitel movie with Earth, Wind, and Fire. But yeah, even when that sample's playing, he's got like parts of it cut up under there, and it's just, oh man, it's, yeah, I've had to learn to find the beauty in the unexpected with that, because it was about as far away from what I expected as it could get, you know.
Wow.
And that beat is so great too. Like you said, I love that beat.
Mm-hmm.
But like, how do you even perform that live? What do I just like say random lines? Like I don't even know.
Yeah, it sounds decent to me, but certainly should have cleared it with you first.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I've learned to appreciate it for what it is, you know. But I still think about what could have been, you know. Maybe use it as like.
Why don't you do it over again?
Because they're not necessarily my beats to just go in and re-record and re-release. It was a collaboration with a couple other people. Maybe when I release the Chief box set, I'll have like my dream version of it on there.
All right, let's hear from Epic. Great name. What were you called before Epic, if anything?
DJ Drifter was what I was gonna go with, and then
Drifter.
And I just never. I kind of said that was my name, but it never really stuck. And yeah.
How'd you land on Epic? What was the inspiration?
Well, we got a DJ club night, like rap, obviously, like on Tuesday nights, or a night where the people don't go to at the bar. And I had to come up with a name in like right away. Guy needs a DJ name. And so that's the initials of my name, EPC. Aaron. So I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'll go with that. Just my initials, I'll just add an I.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's how I settled on that name or whatever.
It's a great name.
It was kind of the first thing or whatever, but yeah. I don't have any songs queued up, but I have this, it reminded me, I have this art thing that I got from my mom's place about 10 years ago. It's kind of a story behind it, but so when I was in grade 6, I made this thing here. And
what is it?
I don't know. I think it's a candle holder.
Okay.
But So anyways, in
Wait, don't just
in
tease
grade
us.
6
Let's see this thing in its full glory.
Yeah,
Come
we
on.
got to do the Antique Roadshow breakdown.
Sure. Can you see it right there, like that?
Yeah.
It just looks like a
There's lines on
melted
it.
candle.
Zoom into the hole.
There's the line.
It's a meta candle holder.
So, anyways, in grade 6, I was, I guess I was really good in math and subjects, but I was really, like, art was the one subject that I was terrible in. And for my entire elementary school, so I just started hating art more and more. And so we had to make those. And of course, the bad kids were telling me, like, oh yeah, if you pack those together, they'll explode in the oven. So my intention with making that was actually for it to explode in the oven. But I think the bad kids stuff actually exploded, and then the next day, hardly any kid's thing made it. But that was one of the things that had made it, probably because I packed it so tight so it would explode. And then I gave it to my mom kind of as a joke, and then I found it like 10 years ago. She had kept it. So
I remember those days. No air bubbles or you'll explode.
Yeah.
So, Epic, can you recall some of your earliest rhymes? What's the earliest rhyme you can remember?
I can't, because I came up freestyling, right?
Okay.
So I can remember one of the things we recorded for mixtape, because we used to do these local mixtapes, and I think it was I caught you closing your eyes when Epic was roller coasting. Like emphasis, I'm constantly in motion. I get a notion to set it off at 8 o'clock. 8:30 on the coast of Newfoundland. Throwing all you garbage MCs in the trash can. My DJ cuts with his left hand. That was my first thing I ever recorded. Maybe
Beautiful.
not my first rhyme, but on a mixtape. But yeah, no, the first rhymes we did was we drove to Calgary for a Wu-Tang show in 96, and it got canceled because they couldn't get Raekwon, couldn't get across the border. So we just went to a hotel room and everyone just started freestyling. So that was like that's when I started rapping that weekend, 95 or 96, I can't remember. So yeah, anyways.
All right. Speaking of Epic, like I said before, he is our reigning champion of the Useless Trivia Championship, and I have created a belt. This is the championship belt. Epic is the rightful owner of this for the moment, and he will try to defend his title now.
I like that it's a dressy belt.
Yes, that is a fancy belt.
Thanks, Jonah.
Like the belt my dad used to spank me with.
I felt a belt like that before today.
All right.
Looks like the belt I used to spank my dad with.
Damn. Are you gonna spank the winner with it, Jonah?
If they want, that can be part of your prize. Now, I came up with a new innovation. I'm very proud of this. You know, last time I said your buzzer is the raise hand icon, but I realized that instead of that, we can actually just use our real hands. Genius, right? All right, so
if the internet connection works, yes, it's genius.
when you're ready to answer, raise your hand, and please help me keep track of who raises their hand first and what order, because I can't watch and read at the same time. First question: who do these lyrics belong to? After here, is it more war? I don't know, but I'm out of here. My space is my machine. two lights in which I dream. Machine tangible blue. Reflection who? Oh, Chief.
I'm gonna go with Cool. I'm gonna go with Cool Keith.
Oh, too quick, Chief. You are wrong. I'm not going to kick you out because I forgot to mention that rule, but if you say a wrong answer from here on out, you're fucking out. You're disqualified.
Like out of the whole shit show?
No, you're out of the game for this episode.
Oh.
So it's high stakes. It's high stakes, folks. But you get another chance, Chief.
Oh,
all right,
okay.
Continuing on. Machine, tangible blue. Reflection who? Allah everywhere. Inner through. Ha! Motionless steps of still life. Jettin' 2. All right, I think you guys need another clue. Which is, the song title is The Next, from this artist's 1992 album. This artist has done songs with Ice-T and Orko Elohim. Oh! Epic.
Is it Divine Styler?
That's right! Our champion knows his shit. It's Divine Styler. It is Divine Styler. So, Epic, you have 1 point. Question number 2. This is an easy one if you're old, which Epic is. So, watch out, guys.
I'm young at heart.
Well, I must be old. I was born in the 50s.
All right, David, you get 1 honorary point because I know you don't like rap music. So you get 1 point.
I do. I like some of it.
Okay. You have 1 point. You and Epic are tied for this round right now. Whose DJ was Cutmaster Cool V?
Biz Marquee.
Beverly was first, at least on my computer. Correct.
Biz Marquee.
Correct. I always loved that name, Cutmaster Cool V. I remember my sister got a pet rat when we were growing up, and I tried to convince her to name it Cutmaster Cool V. She went with Emily. But, all right. Question number 3. Name this artist. They had a 2015 album, the title of which is a reference to avant-garde Soviet writer Danjil Karms. Danjil Karms. This artist... Oh, Chief.
I'm going to get kicked out again, but I'm going with Milo.
Oh! Close, but no cigar. You are fucking out. Sorry. Good try. All right. This person has collaborated with Vordel of Cannibal Ox, as well as Earl Sweatshirt. Kitz Willman.
Is it Billy Woods?
It's Billy Woods. My next clue was going to be rhymes with really good. I was proud of that. But all right.
Is that Today I Wrote Nothing?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Word.
Bonus. So now we got a 3-way tie between David Liebe Hart, Epic, and Kitz Willman.
I got 1 too.
Yeah,
no.
Everybody except for me is in the game.
Yeah,
basically.
So you're fucking out by default, Chief. You were already out anyway.
Hey, fucking
sorry.
out. Hey,
sorry.
I can just be out.
Sorry. No, you're here. You know what, Chief? I'm going to invite you back into the game. You have 0 points.
I'm
You're
fucking out,
welcome.
dude.
All right. Actually, you are out because this is my last question, and if you got it right, then it would screw everything up. So, the last question is, who are these quotes attributed to? They are not rap quotes, but this person is a rapper. As far as I know, these are just things that this person said. All right. Would you believe in what you believe if you were the only one who believed it? They also said, I've known my mom since I was 0 years old. She is quite dope. They also said, I don't expect to be understood at all. Chief's giving you clues if you can read lips. Criticism can bother you, but you should be more bothered if there's no criticism. That means you're too safe. Last chance. You may be talented. You may be talented, but you're not Kanye West. Think about it.
Will Smith.
All right, Beverly Fresh is going for
Kanye West.
That's right, Beverly. You.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Epic. I'm sorry, but
I could have jumped in and tied the whole shit up. That would have been awesome.
Beverly is our reigning
Congrats.
champion.
Woohoo!
In 2 weeks,
All right.
you all can come back and try again. Oh my gosh, that
Skinny
was a
belt.
brutal battle. So, let's see. We got 5 minutes left, or 10 minutes. I was saying if there's time that we could
You think you
validate.
could? You think you could bring Chip on sometimes? He did some really dark rap with you and with me. Chip, my little Chip off the old block.
Yes, David's puppet has done rap songs. You've never done a rap song, David.
Yes, I have.
What?
I did. I like the rap music. I did. I could make up a rap song.
But that song, rap music. It was about rap, but you were singing. I would like to hear you. I would like to hear you rap. Do you want to?
Okay.
Do you want to try?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
I like a fine girl, like fine wine. She's gonna be worse than my dime. I like a fine dame. I like she's got a really shitty name. I want her to be my beautiful flame. I want her not to play any dirty games. I want a fine bride that's really hot, not hard. That can really come and never break my heart. I want her lips to be like a whippy D to make out with me and kiss me instantly. I want a fine broad that has pyramid titties that will never, that will someday won't be mean and not give me any. I want her to enjoy my mushroom as she gives me oral, and I can love her with my heart that will never spoil. I just made it up.
Yeah.
That's definitely
Good job.
Was that about the videos that were getting shared earlier by Anton?
I don't know. I just
It seemed like it was inspired.
It was very sexy. That was a very sexy rap, David.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
You ought to teach me how to write rap music. I bet you I can get good at it.
You need to teach us with those kind of raps.
Okay. All right.
well, let's hear it for that. Okay, I think we're about out of time.
Well, I hope to come back again. I had a good time. I want to wish you all a safe, happy summer, and hope that we can meet again. Go on to the light till next week meet. Salome.
You're always welcome, David.
Thank you
all. Thank you, and thank everyone for joining us this week on the Weird Rap Chaotic Shitshow. We'll be back.
Thank you.
And everyone is welcome. You know, these people were not invited. It's everyone.
Well, you need to teach that to those conservative Republican churches that won't let anybody join.
They should have their own chaotic shit show, huh?
Yeah.
all are. What's your catchphrase, David? All are accepted, none are rejected.
Yeah, that's what I made because I faced a lot of rejection at these Republican churches. So I want to join a liberal church that is liberal.
You got to
and
start your own
Democrat.
church. I've been telling you, David, you got to just start your own church.
Yeah, I want to start a church that has a lot of Democrats and has a free spirit.
Start the church.
Maybe if we do rap music instead of those boring hymns.
I'm ready to be your disciple.
Okay, let's get started.
You could help Killer Mike extend his rap church.
Yeah, let's get a rap church started. All right, I had a good time.
All right,
Y'all make me
folks.
feel young again.
Thank you for coming to the
Thanks
Weird
again for
Rap
hosting.
Having me.
Chaotic Shitshow.
Yes.
I'm gonna see y'all again next show. Hope third show.
I'm
This
gonna
one was
end
more
the
chaotic
show.
than the last one.
I'm gonna end the show, and then anyone that wants to stick around for the after hours, for patrons only, for our about 11 people that pay $3 a month, they can stick around for whatever we talk about next.